Hi friends, today we discuss about physics applications of gyroscope in multimedia games. We are using the gyroscope in many of the mobile phones like PUBG, etc. etc. Now, how the gyroscope works in mobile, and let me know something about the matter which we can use the mobile phone in the gyroscope. Applications of gyroscope in multimedia games. Introduction. A gyroscope is a device with a spinning disc or wheel mechanism that harnesses the principle of conservation of angular momentum, the tendency for the spin of a system to remain constant unless subjected to external torque. The gyroscope is consists of gimbal, spin axis, rotor, and gyroscope frame used for maintaining orientation. It is a spinning wheel in which the axis of rotation is free to assume any orientation itself. Gyroscope is used for automatic pilots on aircrafts and ships. Let me know about the more information about the gyroscope. Gyroscopes are used in many inventions, both old and new, to stabilize, guide, or measure rotational movement. Wheels on a bicycle, for example, act as gyroscopes as their spin up to speed, making it easier to stay upright and harder to upset momentum. The behavior of a gyroscope can be most easily replicated by consideration of the front wheel of a bicycle. If the wheel is leaned away from the vertical so that the top of the wheel moves to the left, the forward rim of the wheel also rotates to the left. In other words, rotation on one axis of the turning wheel produces rotation of the third axis. Let me more about benefits of gyroscope. A gyroscope sense change in orientation of a device and when paired with an accelerometer is an excellent tool for measuring the orientation of an object in 3D space. Gyroscopes determine angular velocity typically measured in radian per second. The integration of angular velocity provides orientation information across the three axes pitch, roll, and yeah, we are know about the features of the gyroscope in multimedia games. Gyroscope is a feature where you can move the viewpoint on the character according to the tilting direction of the device by using the gyroscope sensor. This feature can be used after enable active the scope or always on in the main tab of the game settings. However, if the gyroscope sensor is not on the device, please take note that may not be allowed to use this feature. Okay. What are the advantages of the gyroscope in multimedia games? Gyroscope helps in recoil control, which is a complex task to do in the game. Most of the asset reveals and even SMGs need immaculable recoil control. The extra pull and drag provided by the gyroscope sensor gives more control over weapons while shooting. Flawless character movement is another positive of using a gyroscope. However, the most important advantage of using the gyroscope sensor is its ability to simplify the controls and freeing up the player's hand. And some of the more disadvantages of gyroscope in multiplayer games. There are gyroscope takes a lot of time to master and it's not something that can be learned in a couple of matches. Players need to practice a lot with the gyroscope before they can hope into a classical match. Another disadvantage of using the gyroscope is that it requires the players to tilt the phone too much to view the enemy players. However, some swings with the sensitivity and controls will help eliminate the problem. The gyroscope, the ancient, the old. Since the iPhone 4 launched by Apple, gyroscope has been the core of the motion gaming. Today's apps cannot even be imagined without gyro, but an important fact is gyroscope and accelerometer together captures a six-dimensional angular momentum and motion, and therefore the apps developed using gyroscope sensor is too much likely to provide the charismatic user experience than the one without. Angular motion in a mobile game is by 3D motion of the device, smooth rotates, and functional execution of various commands in the game by the three. So that's all, friends. Today we discuss about the topic about applications of gyroscope in multimedia games. Okay, thank you. Bye.